The woman who made the phone call that ultimately led to the death of young Scooter is back with some more fairy tales to save herself from the horrors she committed. Her name is Demi Blanco. She deactivated her Instagram yesterday after I exposed her, but now she reactivated it because she can't miss out on that clout.
That's a V8, they call me like 8. Sippin' codeine, my life great. Bitch, I catch you by the gate. Certain shit I can relate. Getting rest, no rest on Sundays. Some days I be in the moment. Smoking weed in the back of the Focus.
The woman who made the phone call that ultimately led to the death of young Scooter is back with some more fairy tales to save herself from the horrors she committed. Her name is Demi Blanco. She deactivated her Instagram yesterday after I exposed her, but now she reactivated.
Take her ass to jail, bro. She in your nearby gas station, you know what I'm saying? She in your nearby restaurants. Take her ass to jail, bro. Call the police on her ass. Keep it a million with y'all.
Because she can't miss out on that clout. So this is her, man, just a regular, like, degenerate scallywag from, out of Georgia. This chick just represents the worst that our culture has to offer. Of course,
these the type of hoes you gotta stay away from. I'm keeping it a million with you. She the type to call the police every time. You know what I'm saying? Like on some weird shit. Telling y'all, listen to your boy. You gotta stay away from these type, bro. You see the type to backdoor you. You know what I'm saying? She the reason why young Scooter dead, bro.
When a degenerate like her auditioned for baddies at some point, so she's on national television acting an absolute fool. This is her pre-argument that ultimately led to her getting her behind whooped on at the baddies audition. Look at her.
Then how you get your ass whooped by a stranger, G? How you get your ass whooped by a motherfucker that don't even know you? That's tough. I ain't gonna lie to you. To get whooped on by a stranger, that's tough.
And falling back, getting pummeled by a stranger who didn't know that she existed 5 minutes before this interaction.
That's crazy.
But now they're pummeling each other, attacking each other, right? Fighting over baddie tickets so they can have the privilege to come on national television.
Like I said, lock her ass up. We want to see her behind bars, bro. We want to see her in shackles, bro. So like I said, bro, you see her at Dunkin' Donuts, Subway, etc. Nigga, call the police. Nigga, you see her at the mall, call the police. You know what I'm saying? You see her at Family Dollar, nigga, call the police. I'm keeping a million with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't let this slide. She bogus for this. Sitting up there making a false ass call like you a little ass kid up here playing on the phone and shit. Knowing they was gonna take this situation serious. Knowing they was gonna come aggressive. This is crazy to me, bro.
This is where our society has came to, and this woman, Demi Blanco,
hoes like her, you gotta stay away from. Listen to your boy.
That our society is currently at. So, of course, when you see scallywag exhibitions like this, it's a no-brainer that the natural progression would be date the 15th man on Young Scooter's entourage bench and act like you really doing something in Atlanta when essentially you aren't doing not a goddamn thing. Right. And of course, the natural progression from that would be when the 15th man on the entourage bench of Young Scooter wanted to drop you like a bad habit because you are an air mattress sleeping, 2 drawers having, bunk 304. You make us call, swat them, and ultimately get his friend killed. A funky 304 like her, I would imagine, would go in hiding and never show her.
Musty as hell. And down there stank, bro. You liable to catch gonorrhea, anything fucking with her. Keep it a million with y'all. Listen to your boy.
Again, after what she did. But apparently this one is so clout thirsty that
prostitute
she wants the attention that comes with it. So this is why she's now speaking out. So she hopped on IG Live to explain why what she did was justified. But before we can react or review the IG Live, let's just give you guys some context. So we know by now that she made a call to 911, telling 911.
You know what I'm saying? She get her best head. It's just she freaky as hell. I'm keeping a million with y'all. Listen to your boy. She that tight. Them the type of hoes you gotta stay away from. You know what I'm saying? When she don't get her way, bro, she want to see you in that cell, bro. So she gonna do everything in her power. She gonna make up something. Listen to your boy. That's them type of hoes you gotta stay away from.
That young Scooter and his homies were doing some scandalous, violent things at that particular home. Now, that call led to the police showing up. So let's just remind you guys of exactly some of the things that she said, just in case you missed it the first time.
There was literally a shooting. They're like selling drugs in and out of the house. This girl doesn't have on.
Like, how do you know all of this? You see what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, you in a whole different city on top of that.
They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. City, he literally fought the girl. She had someone come over there and they started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. It was 3 shots.
When did it happen?
It's happening now. Yeah, she's trying to get away and they're holding her. She's being held hostage. Like, there's also a child in danger as well because she has a.
Like, if I was the dispatcher, bro, I would have just automatically knew this was cap, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker who in this situation ain't finna be sounding how she sounding. Listen to your boy. If you alleging all of this is going on, bro, you finna be outraged. You finna be freaking out. You finna be crying, bro. You ain't finna be sounding how she sounded, bro. Listen to your boy. That's another red flag right there. I tell you all the time in my videos, pay attention to a person's body language, how they sound, how they act. And look how she sounding right now. Come on, G. She sounds like a capper, bro. She sounds like a liar. Listen to your boy. Once again, these are the type of hoes you gotta stay away from, bro.
Okay, you said the female is naked.
Yeah, she's naked and she's bleeding profusely from her head. This is a house, and I think you guys should get here quick because this girl he's really hitting her, and it's a child involved. There is like 7 guys in the house.
Like,
we
how do
all
you know
have
all of this, man?
You guys need to hurry and get here before she
You
doesn't
in a
make
whole
it.
different city. You in a whole different jurisdiction.
For her. What's the phone number you're calling from? Exactly what happened?
There's a situation going on in this house. There's 7 guys that live here, and they're basically, I'm not sure if they're running some type of sex traffic.
As soon as you reach a milestone, it's like a motherfucker right there to try to bring you down and shit. They're there to try to stop you, bro, from celebrating and shit. Listen to your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed, forever blessed. You know, and I want to tell y'all thank you, bro. Like, from the bottom of my heart for the 2,000 subscribers, bro. I appreciate that. That shit mean a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even think I was gonna be able to reach that today. I ain't even think I was gonna be able to reach 2,000 subscribers. But that shit wouldn't be possible without y'all. Appreciate the love and support. And we're gonna keep elevating from here. I'm telling y'all, listen to your boy. I'm gonna get back into this video.
This individual, she's a 5'2", light-skinned female, black hair.
Are you, ma'am, are you with the patient now?
No, I'm a neighborhood watch. I'm just literally a neighborhood watch. I'm not.
Then that's how you know it's capped right there. Ain't no neighborhood watch, bro. You just a nosy ass neighbor, bro. You just sound like a nosy motherfucker, bro. You sound like a messy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Starting drama and shit. Instigating shit. Egging shit on. That what you sound like. And I can't believe the dispatcher failed for this. I would have known it was cat. I would have been like, man, why are you trying to instigate some shit? Why are you trying to start some shit? Come on, bro.
In the house, I would say, oh no. What do you mean is she awake? He's beating her bloody. He's beating her bloody. I'm not. He's dragged her back in the house.
There's no excuse in this climate for anybody to make a false accusation like that, bro. Especially in Atlanta, bro. Atlanta PD is the most overzealous, aggressive group of cops I've ever experienced. Now, I've experienced some very good cops in Atlanta, so it could go either way. When the cops are good, they're very good, but when they are bad, oh, they are aggressive. in Atlanta, which
Yeah,
they probably
yeah.
have all reason to be aggressive, right?
For
With
real, all these
as much
damn
Ricos
Ricos and
and gang
shit.
activities
Yup.
going on, but you
They
make
gotta
a
put up
call
with that
like
shit.
that to Atlanta PD and you expect for things to go smoothly, you had to have made that call expecting them cops to do something. Now, luckily, the cops didn't shoot anybody, allegedly. Young Scooter passed away, how he passed away, there's
It's
still
still
mystery
weird,
there.
bro.
But as far as we know right now, the cops didn't shoot anybody. But you made the call expecting them to.
Then it's like, where is the body cam footage? Show us the body cam footage. That's what we want to see. Where it's at. Like, they can't even provide that. That's what I'm saying. The police on some bullshit right there. Y'all can't even provide footage, bro. That's another red flag right there.
And them too. That's why you juiced up the story to that level. Bro, you put trafficking, you put pimping, bro. You put gunshots, you
Hell
put
yeah, the whole
hostage
9
situations, bro.
yards.
You put under,
You
yo,
made it to
you
the
juiced up the
extreme.
story to this level, bro, to where it was nothing other
They
but
came
violence being
strapped,
expected when them
prepared.
cops pulled up. You are foul. Well, when the 911
Dirty,
call
bro.
got released, people recognized her voice instantly because she has done so much dirt in the city that people just know who it was automatically.
Like I said, bro, if you see her by your school, your library, you know what I'm saying, by the post office, call the police. Call the police, bro. Get her ass locked up. I'm keep it a million with y'all. Listen to your boy. She deserves that shit. She the reason young Scooter ain't here no more, bro. It's her fault.
I got calls. Even before the 911 call became public, I got calls telling me Demi did this. So when the call dropped, it was a no-brainer. Everybody recognized her voice. And word began to spread.
Ain't gonna lie, it just hit me. I just
Her ass look
recognized
like the
who
type that'll
voice
set
that
you up.
is
I'm
calling
telling
the
you,
one
bro.
police on young Scooter. It's this whole Demi. Her name on Instagram is @Demi Blanco. Y'all,
Everybody on her motherfucking heels. It's over with for you. It's OVA. Nigga, you better what? You better move to the UK, do something, bro. Everybody on your heels, man. It ain't looking good, bro. It ain't.
hey man, this man, her name Demi. She the one pretending to be the neighborhood watch. This hoe ain't no neighborhood watch. This neighborhood ain't even got no neighborhood watch. Man, y'all, man, find this reporter.
She changed her name to try to hide from the public backlash, but people found the new name. I mean, easily, of course. There's
Hell
rooms that
yeah.
exist.
Stupid
So
ass.
she's now trying to get ahead of the story because she realized, her best bet is the police got to get you before young Scooter folks get you, bruh. So she took to social media to try to explain why what she did was justified. And here is her explanation. I'm not looking for any type of clout. I just want to put the truth out. The situation is that I was being beaten by an individual that was connected to the person that I'm not going to say.
So if it's about you, why did you sit up here and make a false call? What? If it's about you, you're gonna make it about you. You're not gonna sit up there and make up something about somebody else and then throw the jack. Like that don't make any sense, man. It just don't. It don't.
Yeah. And I was there, and the person was continuously beating me as he's already done this before. And me being a female, I was afraid for my life. So she starts it off intentionally wording it to where you're thinking she's saying that she was getting beat on that day and she made a call by herself. No. Right. So she would say that her and the 15th man on the entourage bench was apparently involved in a toxic relationship that included him just whooping on her. And because he whooped on her at some point in the relationship, she made the call to get him locked up.
Right. Like, but what does that have to do with that day? Like, what does that have to do with that day? Wouldn't you would have called that day that he sat up there and did all of that? Why would you wait until that? Like, that don't make any sense, man. It don't. I'm sorry, it don't make any sense. Because why would you wait? You know what I'm saying? He just sat up there and put his hand. Why would you wait to make a call like that? Like, that just don't
What
make
does
any
that
sense.
have to do with you making a call that day?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said, Flacco. You on point with this one.
Here to bring the sweet notes you crave and the sriracha heat you love.
Again, that they is the key. I'm not saying this man didn't do her wrong. I'm not saying this man never put his hands on her.
Yeah, but why
And by
would you
this
wait?
man, I mean young
Like,
Scooter's
what the
homie
fuck?
who was at the crib. What I'm saying is, what made you think that it was okay to call the police and lie about somebody actively being physically beaten, gunshots going off, drugs going on, trafficking going on, hostage situation, kidnapping? What made you think it was okay to call the police and lie about that going on actively?
Cool.
Because when you made the call, you wasn't in the jurisdiction. You had to get transferred.
Like, what the fuck?
You had to get transferred. So if you had to get transferred and you weren't in the jurisdiction, then what made you make the call? Because you weren't being actively beaten at the time. So why lie? Instead of her taking accountability for lying, she's now trying to go with the pity story. As if people right now is gonna feel sorry for her pity story.
No, what the
when
fuck?
Faced with the reality that, like a rapper, an artist, a man, a father, a son, a brother, who a lot of people love, is now dead due to your actions and your fake story.
Yeah.
So I did what I thought was the best thing to do. I had no intentions that man was there. I never set anybody up. I never had any intentions that man was there. I never knew that man was there. I had no idea of that man's whereabouts.
Cap. So you didn't know where his whereabouts was. Well, then how did the police show up at that location? Like, make that make sense, bro. You had to provide them an address, didn't you? If you didn't know where his whereabouts was at, then they wouldn't have showed up. That's how you know you're lying, bro. Like I said, bro, these type of females, stay away from, bro. Stay away from, bro. Your ass will end up in a lot of trouble fucking with them type of hoes, bro. I'm telling you. Bro.
I'm speaking today to clear my name that I had no intention to set anybody up. I never set anybody up. I was threatened by individual. There's an action. There's a reaction for every action. This is part A. You guys didn't have part A. You guys only had part.
How wasn't you trying to set nobody up? Make that make sense. You called the police. That's setting somebody up. All that shit that you were saying on the audio and shit, that's setting somebody up. Because you made a false call, bro. That's what I'm saying. Her ass slow, bro.
And the narrative, it looks like I was trying to set this man up because you guys don't have part B of giving you part B of giving you what led up to the call. I was physically abused.
We know what we heard.
I called to protect myself. That's the issue.
You called to protect yourself. When we heard the audio call, we didn't hear he was beating on me, etc. He doing this and that to me. He was dragging me in the house, doing this and etc. We heard, you know what I'm saying, he was dragging in two females and this and that and the third, and he was sitting up there beating on her. We didn't hear none of that, so make that make sense, man. I'm like, that's how you know she full of cap right there. What the fuck? If it was about you, you would have said them type of terms, bro. You wouldn't have said, he sat up there and did this and that and the third. You would have said he did this and he did that to me.
Literally still lying. Like, she's lying. That's not what led up to the call because you weren't there. Yo, do she forget what she said in the call? You said somebody was actively in the moment
like what the fuck?
being whooped on, bleeding profusely, shots going off, actively in the moment right now.
Slow ass.
You weren't there. You made the call from out of jurisdiction. They had to transfer you. So who was getting? You don't say, "Yo, I made the call because I was being beaten." When you made the call about somebody else being beaten. Yo, whatever comes her way, she deserves it.
For real.
Now, from my perspective, from what I think she deserves, I think she deserves, bro. At this point, with no accountability, bro.
Whatever they throw at her.
Listen, bro, you can't charge her with murder.
Whatever they throw at her, bro.
At this point, bro,
if they do it, so be it.
She deserves it. I don't care no more. 5 years, hey, to me that's light.
20 years, life, okay.
Whatever they throw at her, bro. You know, I forgot my guy's name, but he commented last year. He said, "Flacco, man, you asking her to get charged with murder is a little harsh, bro. She called, but he ran.
It don't even matter, nigga. Bro, like, you see the reason he gone, bro.
She don't feel bad at all.
For real. Ain't showing no remorse. She making it about her. She playing victim.
She's right.
Exactly.
Somebody with that mindset and that mentality, while facing,
you gotta stay away from.
Father lost his life, a brother lost his life, an uncle. Bro, that man, kids is all across his profile, bro. He has like 5 kids all across his profile. Their father ain't coming home no more. Their breadwinner ain't coming home no more because of you. And you sitting on IG Live, continue to justify what you did. You lied. Admit it.
That's part A. I never had any intentions to get anybody hurt.
So then why did you call the police? Why did you call the police? Make that make sense. Your intentions was not to get anybody hurt. What? So what is the police job? To protect and serve, right? And then you said that it was like some niggas out there that was beating on her and had guns and this and that and the third. So how you think the police gonna show up? Ain't they gonna show up aggressive, already prepared, ready to kill some shit, ready to shoot some shit? So what are you talking about, man? You did that to try to get motherfuckers hurt, bro. And in this situation, you ended up making somebody like, come on, bro. You ended up getting, bro, it's your fault, bro. I can't even get my words out. It's your fault, bro.
One that was getting hurt. And I came here to say my truth. That's it. That's all. I don't want no clout. I don't want anything. All these troll pages. Y'all don't know me. None of y'all know me at all.
Saying you're a backdoor type of hoe. That's what type of hoe you is, bro. You the type to get me lined up and shit. You the type to fuck with the ops and shit. Keep it a million with y'all. Listen to your boy. She's one of them.
At the end of the day, I'm a woman. And I was physically...
Man, what's that supposed to mean? Now she trying to throw that card in there. I'm a woman, I'm a female, this and that and the third. Bitch, what's that supposed to mean? That don't justify the fact that you sat up there and made a false ass call, bro. What the fuck? Make that make sense, man. I'm like, listen to your boy. Take notes. Don't be dealing with these type of hoes, bro. Or you gonna be having problems, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a motherfucking headache.
Views multiple times.
I'm telling you, bro.
Her attempting to galvanize various communities around her in this moment shows that she's a grade A manipulator. She's using the woman card to galvanize pro-women feminists around her.
Bro.
That's not gonna work. She's using the I was a victim card to galvanize real women, real victims who've been battered by disgusting men in the past. That's not gonna work, bruh. It's not. You're going to jail. And if jail is her best bet, bruh. 5 years in jail, comes out, hoping that everything goes away, is her best bet, bruh. But if she goes to jail in Atlanta, bruh, I don't know how she makes it out of jail.
It's over.
And if she stays on the streets, yo, you might as well move to like North Dakota or like Idaho somewhere, bruh. You stay in any where you stay. Houston is over for you. LA is over for you, bruh. Atlanta is over for you, bruh. You go to Memphis is over. Move to like the Midwest, man. Like Idaho, Chicago. I don't know, bruh. Iowa. Let me know in the comment section, okay? What do you guys think about this? Do you guys believe her story that she was really beat?
No, I don't believe it. She did that because once again she wasn't invited to that goddamn party or whatever the fuck they had going on, and she got mad, bro. This and that and the third, so she was like, "Let me go ahead and fuck it up," and that's what she did. Keep it a million with y'all.
And then she made the call to protect herself. And does this justify her lying? Let me know in the comment section, okay? If you're still watching, click on this video right here on my screen to find out why people believe that Sauce Walker is the one who got the man who shot at him killed after the man who shot at him killed was found dead in Sauce Walker's hometown, and his Instagram post self-snitching didn't help either. So click on this video right here to find out about this terrible situation. I'm gonna see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen, all right? Out of here.
Y'all give me y'all thoughts, man. This is a crazy one. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But till next time, y'all go subscribe to my second channel. It's called Yo Terrell Reacting Again. Fire ass content being produced over there. Y'all I'm disappointed, man. Y'all go subscribe to my third channel, Terrell Be Hotboxing. I just did a weed review over there, like a pen review a couple days ago. Yeah, so y'all go check that video out. Y'all go follow my socials. It's linked to the channel. But I love y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, man. I'm out. So you trying for life with them, my nigga. It's a marathon. Y'all stay on y'all P's and Q's. Don't be out here lacking, man. I got more videos after this.